Hey guys, Allison. Today I want to talk about what to do when your feelings don't seem to make sense. I mean, we've all experienced that suddenly I'm in a bad mood and I don't understand why, or suddenly I feel anxious, or something's like triggered something and I might feel really sad. And sometimes those things don't really make sense in the moment. But in most cases, it indicates there's something from the past, either recent or, way back in the past, that's being triggered. All right, something traumatic. Now, a trauma would be something that we would define as a serious matter that overwhelms somebody's ability to cope and feels inescapable at the time that it's happening. So when that happens, our brain encodes that trauma, that memory, in the amygdala, which is the fight or flight center of the brain. So it doesn't get encoded as a memory that we put away like most of our memories. Right? So it has like a tremendous emotional impact. And the reason the brain does that is to protect us during the time of the trauma. Right? We can't possibly, like even just when the body physically goes into shock, we can't process that at the moment. So it's kind of put away there, but it gets triggered. We can't just leave it there. And for a lot of people, when it gets triggered, they can have full-blown reactions, not necessarily understand why. So if you find that you're experiencing that, I had a friend recently who went through a very, very difficult time with amazing grace and amazingly positive attitude. And when it was all over, first there was relief, and then a couple of weeks later when I spoke to her, she was feeling really down. It was all the impact of everything she'd been through, and also like a sense of guilt that it's over for her, but there were still people she knew who were in the situation that she had found herself in. And it was very difficult, and that can happen also in traumatic memories, that survivor guilt. Why was I delivered from this and maybe somebody wasn't? So if you're experiencing that, I encourage you, reach out to a Catholic therapist. Inquire about trauma treatment. There are a lot of great modalities now that work with brain science to help you reprocess memories so it takes that sting out of them. All right, because you want to be free, and by bringing it out and working with it slowly, all right, we never want to overwhelm ourselves in therapy either. So you want to work with a therapist who's familiar with trauma and can help walk you through it, so we kind of take that, the sting away from it. Often what happens in a trauma is so overwhelming that we don't even realize that, we're ever going to get through it. But the reality is you did, right? Maybe others didn't, so that might be that component of it. But you're not going to be really free until that's really worked on, reprocessed, and put to bed. So I hope you find that helpful. All right, God wants you to be free, and when your feelings don't make sense, they actually do. You just need to talk it out with somebody to kind of break the code, break the mystery, and then you can be free. So I hope you find that helpful. Again, there's a free report underneath, What Every Catholic Should Know Before Starting Therapy. Explains more about the process to help you to understand, take some of the fear out if you've never been to therapy before. So hope you find it helpful. Reach out to a Catholic therapist. God wants you healed. God bless you.